What a beautiful still morning. There's a little bit of cloud and everything, but it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? And it's the last leg of our road trip.
It is.
Yeah, so we've got 104 kilometres to go, something like that, I think, isn't it? Up to Colombo now. We've got a nice place booked for 4 days in Colombo. So come with us on the road. If we see anything interesting as ever, we'll video it. If not, we'll pick you up in Colombo. Yeah, let's go.
At our new accommodation.
At our new accommodation. Then from Colombo, we have got another couple of nights, but like that's only going to be like 10 miles away. So this is the last big leg of our road trip now. Hello.
Hello.
Everywhere you go here, it's attended service. So the this takes petrol 92 or 95, but it's always attended service. You can see the guy here. I'll show you getting the thing out in a minute, and it's always cash as well. Pretty much always cash. There you go. So here's the filler cap here, and there's a little one inside. A bit stiff. There you go. And then there you go, it's always attended service. Kirsten's got the money. Thank you. And then the other good thing about this is it's a good place to change a big note, isn't it? Full. We always fill it up. You can ask for like 200 or whatever, but we always fill it up. Yeah. Look how much money the guy's got. Like, he's a millionaire. Look how much money he's got. Big money. They always fill it up to brim full as well. Like half the time it's coming out when they filled it. They like to get the last bit in to round it up, but usually in doing that they end up overfilling it sometimes. Tea, thank you. And then you get the change. Always check the change as well, because like you know, they're quite quick about counting it. If you're not quick, you can find yourself losing yourself a couple of hundred. 1,350.
£3.61 English money.
Right, well, Mrs. Kempster said that we should finish off on a high. I know we've got the couple of days at Cushion Villa, but we know about that. We should finish off on a high and get a nice place in Colombo. And we've learned a lesson over the years that you should throw a couple of quid at the budget if you're going to be in a capital city, because you can't get budget and good in a capital city. So this is going to cost us £185 for 4 nights. So that's roughly, what's that? It's the best part of 45 quid each, roughly, each night. But it includes breakfast, and let me show you around this. So that's the entranceway there. Beautiful seating area. Beautiful upstairs, huge upstairs balcony here. We're seated, double stairs to come up, and then this is the room. Here's the lady of the house. Look at the size. Mrs. Kempster, show everybody exactly what you did when you came in here. You were going, look at this, like, this is a suite or an apartment, isn't it? Anywhere else it's a suite, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Look how, like, this is beautiful, like water and all that. Look at this. There you go. I know it looks a tiny bit dark in here at the moment because we haven't put any lights on, but look how massive this is. Look at the bed. There's enough room in there for 3 of us, Chaz. Oh, let's have a quick look out the door. Ches, let me just view out of the door here, look. There you go, look at that. There's the pool. Seated terrace area there. Swimming pool there. Beautiful flowers and everything. You cannot believe after we've just driven through the bit, I'm being attacked by the curtains, after the bit of the city we've just driven through. And then in here, pop the light on, Ches. So here's like the bathroom suite, a couple of wardrobes in here. I'm unpacking, I am. And then look, always leave the toilet seat up. I know how bad it is. Toilet, bidet, shower, bath. Got a massive big long bath. Look at this, like, look at this cupboards and vanity unit and everything in here. This is absolutely the bee's knees. And Cheryl said after 2 months we've got to finish on a high. Have I delivered here, Chesney?
You have delivered.
Thank you. Look at that. Now if we'd have had to come to get our visas, that's where we've had to come, Department of Immigration and Emigration. And we saw a bloke in our foyer of our guest house we're at now, and he said he had to go and get a visa and it took him 6 hours in there. And he was a foreigner, so you know, only for applications made online. We would have got lost in there, Chel. We'd have been better off paying that firm to come and do it. Also, there's loads of places here doing like online photo, ID, visa, passports, like, you know, offices and people to help you. Like, it's proper busy now though. This is proper, this is like downtown city. Loads of food courts and everything as well to eat at, all for a reasonable price as well. Huh? Sooty. Jess is taking a picture as always. Jess had a beer, so I better make sure she don't get punchy. We just come to this place, right? It's odd. I'm not saying it's not odd. We've had some oddness. It's like in a car parky type thing with these little cabanas. We just ordered some food, all authentic Indian food. Oh my goodness. Vegetable jalfrezi. This is 600, so how much is that? £2? Yeah, £2.
Yeah.
And your prawn one is 1200?
1200.
So that's £4.
£5.
Oh my goodness, but because the guy making it, oh, we got a couple of beers as well. Even Jez has gone mad and had a bottle of Heineken.
I have gone mad.
Yeah. But the guy's just been over there to, oh my goodness, like the taste of it, you can't even begin to believe how beautiful this tastes. I mean, look at that, oh my goodness, this is, and he just come and said to us, he just said, oh, this is Indian food, you know, proper Indian food, and we're like, oh my goodness, it's the best, oh, it's the best of them. I've got to eat it now, I can't talk no more, I'll see you tomorrow, goodbye. Right, well, welcome to Colombo. We've come into the city centre near one of the parks, and we've got lots to see over the next couple of days, so we split it into 2 days. Today we're going to go round the park and a few other bits in the town here, then we're going to go out to Mount Lavinia, and then tomorrow we're going to go right into the centre, aren't we, to the fort and the markets and everything. My friend here's just driven in with me. It's not too hectic, is it?
No, it's fine.
It's very hectic. So first thing we'll do, we can have a look at the War Memorial here, and it says on here, right, in World War II 6,000 Ceylonese volunteers served in the British Army, right? And here's a war memorial to some of the people that died, not just Ceylonese, but people of all nations that died in this area during World War II. And as we saw in Trincomalee, you know, people don't realise that, you know, people from all over the world died in all other places all over the world. We'll have a quick look there and then we'll show you around some other places as well. It's going to be, I'm proper excited for this. Look at the skyscrapers there, the Lotus Towers in the background. I don't know if you could see, but there's sea eagles hovering all over that building there, Chaz. Look at all the sea eagles hovering over that building there. and we're in the city, and do you know what? It's vibrant and it's brilliant and everything. And we had such a good sleep last night in our palatial room. Jess is still stoked up about that room. She's proper loving it. Met the lady who's the host this morning, a really nice lady, and she made us a special vegetarian breakfast and everything for me, so that's really nice. This is the Celanese cenotaph then. There's the War Memorial, their cenotaph, and they were saying that it was dismantled. It was put up in after the First World War, and then it was dismantled during the Second World War, so that enemy bombers and that couldn't use it as a target, or like for guidance. And then it was erected again after the Second World War, and then the names of those who died in the Second World War were added to it. And then this is the park. The reviews for this say it's a nice park. It's got lots of like little monuments in it and things like that, which we're going to have a walk around now. Listen to this though, listen. Can you hear all the cicadas there? It's unbelievable, and all the bird song and everything. And we're going to have a walk around this and look at a few of the monuments, and then we've got a few other things to look at as well. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yep.
It's very humid though. It was raining this morning a little bit, wasn't it? And then it was raining last night. It rained, didn't it? It's raining this morning. It's forecast some rain this afternoon. And I said this before, but when it rains here, you know, a thunderstorm doesn't freshen the air up here, and the rain doesn't clear the air. It just makes it even more humid, doesn't it? So look at that. It is a beautiful park, but as Chesney's just pointed out, I think it has seen a bit better days.
Yeah, but look at the grass. If they've had that much rain.
Well, the lady we're staying with last night said that they've had so much rain here for like the last 6 months, last 6 or 7 months, that actually it was starting to kill all the plants, didn't she? She said all the plants were dying because they were actually waterlogged. But she said now the sun's come out, it's much better. And that's the general thing we got from all the complaints we've heard about, you know, people on the app saying, oh, I'm only here for 2 weeks, it's pouring down rain. All the little kids here on the skill trip as well, they're all in twos holding hands with bucket hats on. How cool's that? That's proper cute, isn't it?
We're going to see the horses.
We've got to go and see the horses there, and we've got to go and see the central lake over there. You can get a pedalo on the lake, Chaz. I think the fountain's seen a few better days. We used to have these bird of paradise flowers in our garden in Portugal. It's absolutely beautiful. They were bigger than these. I think the whole thing looks a bit like it's seen a bit better days, but it is beautiful still. How super cool this is. I think this is for kids, right? Kids with you know, go-karts and all that type stuff, or little bicycles and tricycles, because look, it's got all little traffic lights here, and it's got signs and like a small bus stop here.
Road safety.
Yeah. National Council for Road Safety have made it, as Ches just pointed out. But I reckon it's for kids, you know, so they can come here and do the little roundabout, and they learn to give way. And there's even little traffic lights on here and pedestrian crossings and all that. How cool is that? Your kid would love this round here, wouldn't he? On one of them special electric scooters or something. There you can just see in the background there, look, let me just show you there. In the background, that's the Lotus Tower. Now you can go up the Lotus Tower to the observation deck, but we've been up a lot of observation decks, and it's like $35 each to go up there. So, and to be honest, it's not that high, because if you look, the like buildings all around are much higher than the Lotus Tower itself. So we'll just observe that from the ground this time. It's not about tightness. Here's the open air theatre. Now this concept only works in countries like this. In England, I'm not sure that an open air theatre would work quite so well, because you'd be freezing to death. Chesney's just gone straight across the road now so she don't get killed. Right, this is Independence Square here. There's the Independence Square and the Independence Monument and that. I'm going to go and have a look at these. So Sri Lanka gained independence from Britain in, I think it was 1958. If it's any different than that, I'll put it on the screen. But they're quite, when I spoke to people, they're all quite happy about, you know, getting independence, but there's no resentment or bitterness that I've seen towards the British. They said that the British actually improved things and, you know, created a lot of administration for the country, and also the railway lines, built lots of government buildings and things like that. So they're all quite proud of their from the people I spoke to, they're all quite proud of the colonial past and everything. And they're all, you know, they can all tell you exactly when Prince Charles came and when the Queen came and all that. So it looks really nice. We're going to go and have a little look up here. There you go. The Right Honourable Don Stephen Senayaki, father of the nation, first Prime Minister of independent Ceylon. Right, so it's 1948 it was, not 1958. We're going to go into the Independence Memorial Museum. It's not too much to get in, but it's got some really significant casts and busts and figures in it, so let's go and have a look. So this is the reason I wanted to come into this museum, is because these are all the national heroes of Sri Lanka, for various reasons. They were, you know, patriots, local patriots who served the cause, some Buddhist monks, some political leaders and some scholars. And basically in the middle here, look, this is all their busts in the middle there. Go for a quick whiz up the outside, look. These are the busts of all the national heroes for various different reasons, and that's the reason I mostly wanted to come in here. It's over the years fantastic, and there's some really good busts in here. The one with the bowed head here. Brilliant that, and it could do a few of these in Britain. This is a place of national significance. Keep discipline. There you go, well there's Independence Square. We just went in the Independence Memorial Museum there, and there's the monument there to the first Prime Minister. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? We're going to walk out this way now, and I think we're going to go up towards the National Museum. The old lady who took our money to park us, I think we're going to be over on the ticket when we get back. She's going to ask us for some more money. I'm going to remind her that she forgot to give us the change from the first ticket. She just smiled and went thank you and walked off. We just had, didn't we just have one of the nicest coffees?
Oh yeah, we did. We had a wonderful coffee.
Because we're in a capital city, right, so you get like proper, you know, like Western coffee. So we went to the brown bean coffee over there. And the other thing is, because you're in the capital, as long as you're not in the right in the middle of the square, it's quite cheap in all the suburbs and that. So that was absolutely lovely. And now we've come to the National Museum. So I want to have a look around here. I don't think it costs a lot to get in. We'll see in a minute, but apparently it's quite nice. Look at the sky though. Look how ominous that is, eh? And we've got to go to the beach yet, Jess. We could be swimming in the rain on your anniversary. Oh, imagine that, 28 years ago today when you got married, right? Somebody said to you, don't worry, on your 28th anniversary, right, your husband will look similar to what he does on the wedding day. You'll look a bit older, right? And they'll say to you, and you'll be swimming in the sea in Sri Lanka, and the sea will be 28 degrees. What would you have said?
Not freezing cold on our wedding day in Scotland.
I think you'd have said, I do.
I know you.
Do you know what? That's like probably one of the best £3 I've ever spent on a museum. Would you agree, friend?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, there's just, it's so big. It's in that massive building behind us there, isn't it? And it's like, it's on 2 stories.
Yeah, it's really
Loads of, and it goes like, there's like the prehistoric period, there's agriculture, traditional crafts, ceramics, coins, everything you'd expect in a massive museum. There's almost too much to take in, I'd say, wouldn't you?
But it's good. It was really good.
It's really the best £3 I've ever spent on a museum. Don't miss that out if you ever come to Colombo, the National Museum. It's well worth it. There's kids galore in here as well. Look, look at this teacher, she's tired out. Well, after a morning of culture, we've come to the seaside. There you go, come to the seaside. It's funny. Well, this is actually called Marine Drive as well, and we're going to go down to Mount Lavinia, which is down there. But unfortunately, look, it started raining. Look, every time I come to the seaside, Barry, it's raining. So look, I got my little brolly here as an extension, look. And I think we're just going to give it 10 minutes and see if it passes, and then decide what to do. I'll show you where we are though. Come with me, I'll get me brolly out. There, look at that. There's Port City, Colombo. That's where all the docks and everything are on the island, and the fort's up towards there where we're going to go tomorrow. We've been like in the middle bit over there, looking at the museum and all the other bits we've done, which has been absolutely beautiful. You can see the rain over there. Looks a bit clear out there. There's quite a few ships at anchor there waiting. We've just seen the train coming up the track here, and then Mount Lavinia is actually off down there into the distance, and that's where the beach and everything is. I'm not sure we're actually going to go there. We might just be going back and having a chill out and a game of backgammon or something, I think, and then going out for our meal afterwards. But what a lovely morning. We actually decided to come out and do this today because we knew the weather was going to be bad for the next 2 days, or showery. So tomorrow we're going to be in the town anyway. So what did you say, Treble? Can you go on an outing? You certainly can go on an outing. Where would you like to go?
Colombo Fort on a bus, please.
Colombo Fort on a bus. She doesn't really want to. Right. So what we're going to do is we've left the tuk-tuk behind today because we're going right into Colombo, and we're going to the fort and to visit the Dutch hospital and a few other things around Colombo. And I want to go on one of these buses. We went on one in Bangkok, and these actually look better quality than the Bangkok ones. And so many of them have driven past me tooting, going, babe, 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 and nearly killed us, right? That I want to go on one, don't I? I will let you come back in a pick-me taxi if it's rubbish, okay?
Thanks.
So come with us for the day. Another day sightseeing around Colombo on top of yesterday. Yesterday was totally successful. It's really, really nice. We went back to that Indian place again last night and had another meal, which was just as good as the night before. It was absolutely brilliant. Look, these immigration offices we were at the other day, and Treble's just pointed out quite rightly, look, it's totally deserted round here because the offices are not open today. So all the businesses round here are all completely related to the offices, to the immigration offices, all the cafes, canteens, little passport ID things and all that, that all have their business out of people coming here to the immigration office. And the lady was telling us at our guest house today that this is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, but actually she said a friend of hers said there's nobody working in there in the night, so nothing actually happens anyway. There you go, look, it's all totally closed up today. She said there used to be regional offices everywhere, but there isn't anymore, so everybody has to come in. She said it's an absolute total cluster. Look, everywhere totally shut because they all rely on, their business comes from people using the immigration office here. This is foreign employment to Diwala. We don't need that. Somebody told us to get the 190 or the 174, was it, Chel? Apparently the coloured buses like this are private buses, and the red ones, hang on Chel, this might be the one we want. No, it's not. Oh, that's going to Pettah. We could have gone on that one, Chel. We could have gone on that one. Get on this one, Pettah. Fort! To the fort! Fort! We're on it. Sweaty. So that just cost us 160. How much is that, Jess?
I'm telling you now.
So it's a 6 mile ride, something like that. 160, 43 pence. Is that right? Yeah. So that's cost 43 pence single on this ancient bus. Look at the gearbox, man. It's a proper crash gearbox as well. This is so funny, like the guy stopped at the junction, right, and like me and 3 of the locals jumped off and said to Ches, come on, but then he set off again, right, and then Ches just disappears off into the distance, hanging onto the back of the bus. I've had to come and catch her up. She wasn't quick enough to jump off. He shut off the lights and she couldn't quite jump off in time. No thanks mate. She couldn't quite jump off in time, did you? I've had to walk a 1/4 mile up the road to catch you up at the next bus stop. Okay, well after that bit of excitement, we're still laughing about that, aren't we? Right, after that bit of excitement, we're now in the Pettah area, or Pettah area, which is like a shopping area, and also there's some historical stuff here, an old clock tower, the red mosque building here as well. So we're going to go and look at all these things, and we're going to have a little, you know, bit of a shop around as well, because Jess likes that sort of stuff. (9 AM till 7. Closed. It says closed. There's the mosque. It's closed to 1:30. I've only ever managed to get into one mosque in my life. They always seem to be closed for something. So right in the middle of all this total chaos is the Dutch Museum in this old colonial building, and it talks about the Dutch influence on Colombo and in Sri Lanka in general. So let's go and have a look in here.
Let's go in.
Oh my God! It was our anniversary yesterday, wasn't it? I know I didn't get anything. Come on, choose. Go on. I don't mind, like, because it's 28 years, that's not a long time in it. Have a moped if you want, not just a bush. Have both, have both. So this is the port area and the fort area, and you can see like there's all sorts of buildings from different eras here, and old warehouse buildings. That one there clearly needs to undergo restoration. Got the Cargill's office here and that. We're going to go into the fort area shopping mall, see if we can get a coffee or an ice cream, and we're also going to go and have a look at the Dutch hospital bit. Bank of China. No, I know. Cargill Salon Limited. Cargill's do a lot of stuff in America, I think, and they also, in Liverpool docks, they import a lot of soya and stuff like that and everything. I've been up to their S2 place in the docks before collecting stuff when I used to do truck driving a million years ago. I say a million years ago, I mean 25-ish. Yeah. Liquor paint? Liquor paint, 1 hour. 1 hour.
I think they are doing it up, look.
Yeah, I think they are starting to do it up. There's some army building there. Look at the 2 elephants there, just over the door there as well. Can I have a quick picture of that of your friend? Oh, there's a clock tower here. I can't resist a picture of a clock tower. Look at this. Here's the Shangri-La Hotel. Look how massive that is. Yeah. And all these beautiful buildings. Cheryl said I did really well with our rooms, but she said there's always room for improvement. Have you seen the Shangri-La one here?
No, I love where we're staying.
Well, here's quite the cosmopolitan area just south of the port. We was looking up here yesterday when it was raining, and here's some of the big buildings. We just went into that Gall-faced mall over there, had a beautiful ice cream and a Coca-Cola at Burger King. If you're ever in a city and you want a Coca-Cola and ice cream, you can go to Burger King and it doesn't cost £3, I think. Yeah, look at that. It's really smart, isn't it? We're going to go down here and have a look at these bits. Here's one of them little oases that's in the middle of the city that you quite often see. We're going to go over there to see that temple there, and then we're going to another one over the back, and then that's us done today, Ches. That's all our sightseeing done.
Okay.
I'm leaking, Cheryl, considerably.
Pool time.
Pool time then, baby. Yeah, oh my goodness, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Jump in the pool.
Okay, well now we've come out to we've only got these 2 temples, to the Gangarama Temple. This is on quite a nice lake here. There's an island over there and a bridge to another little bit of an island there. And then this temple here. And then there's another one we're just going to see round the corner. So there you go. Back to my earlier point, who says religion doesn't pay? Put all them thousands in there. Ches, can you give us your rating of this for Temple Advisor?
It's not the best temple.
Yeah, why would you score it?
It is unique being on the pond now.
Yeah? Where would you score it?
Oh, a low 7.
A low 7
yeah.
on 10. There you go. You've heard it from Ches and from the lady herself. It scores a 7 on Temple Advisor. I'm down at the 6. If I could be on a 5, to be quite honest. It's a bit shoddy. I never thought I'd hear you say that in your life, Chel. Do you want a tuk-tuk? No thank you, I'm going to the temple. Bless you, my child. I like this. You can already see the vibrancy and the colour of this. Yeah. Sooty. The 177, yeah?
177, yeah. You know where you're going now?
No, I'm going to get the, once I pay the guy, I'm going to get the maps out, and then I'm going to track him on the maps, and if we start heading in the wrong direction, then I'm just going to get off. How cool's 177? We've walked ourselves 30 rupees closer to home. We've saved 30 rupees and that. We saved like 6 pence. We've walked ourselves closer to home today. It's brilliant, isn't it? Look at this. This doesn't even look as knackered as most of them as well. Sooty. There we go, that's the 177. I'm not even joking, that was good fun, wasn't it, that?
That was brilliant.
I really enjoyed that. I pulled the bell, but nothing happened. I pulled it and I didn't want to pull it anymore, in case, I thought to myself, the worst thing an Englishman could do now is pull the bells completely out the socket, right, and be left with the cord there. So I just went, thank you!
I found you could have got off at that one, because that wasn't...
That was an absolutely beautiful day in Colombo. We had really good fun. We saw loads of stuff, got to go there and back on the bus. It was really, really enjoyable. And do you know what? It's just started raining. And there can only be one thing to do to finish the day off. And that is get my sweaty body in that pool in the thunderstorm. Oh, see you tomorrow. Okay, well, we've come out this morning. Hi, friend. Hi. We've come out this morning to do a little bit that we didn't get done yesterday that we actually wanted to do. So we were over there in the fort area yesterday, and then we walked down the beach. We walked down Gull Face down there, and we walked off down there. You can see that building we was at yesterday, where we were at the mall having a Coke and ice cream. So this is the port city, Colombo, and this is all reclaimed land here. And there's two aspects to it. The first aspect is this bit here with the beach and everything, and there's a walking route over there, and all different areas you can go around. And then the second aspect of it is that dockyard and everything there with all the containers and everything. So you can ride around all this bit. We're gonna have a good ride around this bit now, see what it's all about, and you know, maybe go down to the beachy bit, and then we're going to go down to Mount Lavinia, which you can see way off in the distance over there. And they're the only two bits that we've got left to do, really. We're not going to do much today, or a massive amount, just these couple of little bits, and that'll be us finished in Colombo line. Look at that, guys, what a difference a few days made. So we were actually here the other day, if you remember rightly, in the pouring down rain, and in the end we bailed out and went back to our accommodation, and now we're in the glorious sunshine. So let's get ourselves off down the coast. Bit of railway work going on here. Look, they've got the track all up and everything here. Okay, well, this Mount Lavinia is supposed to be like a bit of an up and coming cosmopolitan place. It doesn't look that to me. What do you reckon? This reminds me of Rhyl as well, where you've got to go over the railway line to get to the beach. I don't think it's quite like this in Rhyl, but you know, let's go and give it a try. I can't see this up and coming cosmopolitan place. It's a busy place, I'll give it that, but you know, I can't see that. But let's go and have a look, see what it's like. It's a shame I got Cheryl that brush and mop head yesterday, because she could have had one of them as a wedding anniversary present if she'd have wanted. Yeah, we're not feeling this much. We're just not. It's quite wavy and it's all right. It's not brilliant. The other bit we're not feeling about it much is coming down from the city there. We've been past quite a few rivers that come into this, haven't we, Chel? And they are some of the blackest rivers I've ever seen, aren't they? I'm wondering where this black stuff here has come from. If it's black sand or like or black. So we've had a good time in the sea and we swam in some beautiful places, but I don't think this is quite one of them. I'll buy you a coffee.
Thank you.
What do you reckon?
Iced coffee, please.
Iced coffee. Come on then, friend, let's go. Right, well, I think that's it from Colombo. What do you reckon?
Yep.
We've had a great time in Colombo. Like, we on the internet there was like a lot of stuff, you know, and videos saying Colombo's not that good, but I was impressed with it.
That's because we're old.
That's because we're old and we did all the old stuff. It's really good. I should imagine it's got a great vibrant nightlife, etc. So that's it from Colombo. We're going up tomorrow up to Ngumbo, which is about 45 kilometers away, and then the day after we've got to put the tuk-tuk away. So there'll just be one more video in this series, which will be us taking the video, going up to Ngumbo and taking the tuk-tuk back and everything. So hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget, like, subscribe, you know, follow and all that sort of stuff. That's good, isn't it? Yeah,
very good.
Very good. Look, watch the sea. There you go. What a beautiful place.